by Dayton Power and Light.
Good evening. I'm Cheryl McHenry.
And I'm James Brown, and we welcome you to the 48th Annual Grande Illumination presented by DP&L. This year, because of the coronavirus, the celebration is coming to you virtually.
Over the next 30 minutes, we will be going behind the scenes and look at what it takes to prepare for tonight's magical Grande Illumination.
We will also be showcasing musical entertainment, watching top performers from the Miami Valley, highlighting special holiday traditions, and taking a tour of downtown Dayton. That way, when you visit the holiday tree with your family, you know exactly what to do.
So sit back and relax, grab a snack and some hot chocolate. We can't wait to bring this special holiday tradition to you at home during this challenging time.
First, let's take a look back at how this holiday festival got started. The Dayton Holiday Festival has been an annual tradition for the past 48 years. A vision of local philanthropist Virginia W. Kettering, her wish was that all families, regardless of economic means, can take time to enjoy the cheer of the holidays together as a community in downtown Dayton. Come with us into the scrapbooks of Dayton Holiday Festival history. Those first years included favorites you might recognize today: the Kettering family's model train display, holiday music with local choirs, a chance to visit with Santa. In the early years, a family trip to Reich's department stores was a wintertime outing. Dressed in their holiday best, Daytonians gathered around the wintry displays. Noses to the windows, children watched holiday scenes magically move before their eyes. The festival's history included holiday family fun. Each year, festival anticipation mounts as all await the tree lighting of the Grande Illumination. A tree is chosen to make the journey downtown, and it's as if holiday magic transforms it into the awe-inspiring spotlight of the Grande Illumination, filling the center of Dayton with the glow of hundreds of thousands of lights. And the festival's big event, Mrs. Kettering's favorite, the Children's Parade. The streets of downtown are lined with thousands of people. The parade transforms the city center into a holiday wonderland. The Children's Parade has transitioned under the stars, lighting up the floats and spectators in the glow of hundreds of thousands of twinkling lights. A truly magical and bright experience. Mrs. Kettering's vision to bring the community together in downtown Dayton has come to life. And thanks to the generosity of Mrs. Kettering and the community, these cherished Dayton traditions will continue for generations to come.
No way you can have a Grande Illumination if you do not have one of these beauties. It all starts with organizers searching high and low.
You want to give me those two down there?
People like the Snyders in Washington Township actually nominate their trees.
We saw an ad in the paper back in August.
Then it's up to the committee to figure out which one is the perfect fit.
I wasn't expecting quite the production. It's pretty cool.
This blue spruce is pushing 40 feet tall.
I really think it is. It's going to be a nice one.
From start to finish, this is no small undertaking. It takes a crew of about 24 City of Dayton workers, crane operators, and police to pull this off. This is city worker Mike Jones' 21st illumination tree.
I'm just here for looks.
And then there's Adam Wade.
Oh yeah, that's my favorite thing to do every year.
He is the climber of the bunch, not at all afraid of heights. He goes way up inside to tie off all the branches so they do not get hung up on something when this 40-year-old tree rolls down the road toward Courthouse Square. The Schneider tree had started to outgrow its space here along West Alex Bell Road. This was more Marcia's decision, her being sentimental and all.
We would like to provide a little holiday cheer for the Dayton residents this year.
Crews were as gentle with this tree as they would be with a sapling. And once it was free from the earth where it spent the last half-century, the Schneiders watched as crews carefully put the tree on its side on the back of this flatbed semi. And just like that, it was on the road, headed toward downtown Dayton. As crews and a crane set the spruce in place, it was perfect. A tree fit for what will be a Grande Illumination.
Now it's time for my favorite part, the lights, with every bulb perfectly placed to ensure the tree will sparkle.
Put the star on first, and then
just start working our way down.
It may sound simple, but John Sassenberg, tree service crew leader for the city of Dayton, says it's anything but.
It's not easy. we try to work from the inside out and to give it depth so that it's not just a bunch of lights hanging down the outside of the tree.
That's right. Not a single branch will go untouched.
Each individual limb is wrapped, and no matter where angle you're looking at, you can see there's no holes in the trees.
Holes in the tree?
So typically there's, trees that have natural holes in them, or we have to cut some to get on the flatbed.
Thankfully, that wasn't the case this year.
This is my favorite tree so far. It's got such a nice shape to it.
It's going to take 4 buckets of these lights to string up the entire tree. How many strings of light would you estimate are on the tree?
About 50,000 individual bulbs, which is about 500 strands of lights.
While the tree doesn't have any actual decorations, if you look closely,
We have one hidden little Easter egg that we put in the tree every year that Adam likes to hide in there to see if anyone can find.
and even during a pandemic, clearly there's a certain sense of pride this tree crew holds.
People come out for it, not just Daytonians, people from other cities come for this. So it's a big deal around here, and we take it serious, and it's important to us.
So, bravo to this tree crew for making this holiday season a little brighter.
Every year, DP&L picks someone to flip the switch at the Grande Illumination. And though so many things are different this year, that's one tradition that remains.
It's a huge honor.
A huge honor to light a huge tree in a year with huge changes.
It's been tough. It's been an adjustment for all of us.
And the Dorseys have helped people in the community make those adjustments through their jobs with Dayton Power and Light Company.
Helping customers with payment plans and helping customers throughout the Dayton area and the Miami Valley to get through this pandemic.
That's why the company picked them to flip the switch.
Always ready to be there. They'll pick the phone up, they'll send an email, they'll get an answer for you quickly.
So for the couple that helped keep the lights on for folks in the Miami Valley, it's fitting they will turn on the tree.
We both, love the company. We met working for Dayton Power and Light, and we have obviously raised our family here in the community. So it's a great honor, and we're excited to be here representing DP&L.
The Grande Illumination is just a few minutes away, so be sure to stick around for that very special moment.
The holidays here in downtown Dayton are full of adventure. So Santa, here with a few friends, is here to tell us how you can have holiday fun right at home. First things first, gotta make that gift list. As Santa sorts through your letters, he's checking his list twice to make sure he's shopping small and supporting local businesses this year. Gifts for anybody can be found right here in Dayton. With online orders or a quick and socially distanced trip to a local store, holiday gifts are waiting for you here.
Bye, Santa!
Think outside the box with your gifts. Indulge in self-care or a gift card to your favorite small businesses. And of course, my favorite part, all that activity can sure build up an appetite. But you'll never be short of options for food in downtown. You can even grab a bite in a polar igloo. In the Stratocash Tower, the Kettering family's train collection is on full display all throughout the holidays. In downtown, you're in the heart of arts and entertainment. A quick walk down the street could lead you to your next show. And downtown Dayton has no shortage of places to end your night with a cheers to the holidays. Don't forget the takeout. So downtown Dayton is your place to shop, sip, dine, and adventure local this holiday season.
Remember, it's the most wonderful time of the year to be downtown.
24 years ago, a love story was just beginning. Yes, there had been years of flirting and subtle messages leading up to the evening, but at the 1997 Grande Illumination in downtown Dayton, Donna and Joseph Zartman finally went on their first date. And as they celebrate their 21st wedding anniversary tonight, they told me how it all started.
Polar bears around a campfire roasting marshmallows.
Pictures to us are memories for Donna and Joseph Zartman.
We have a photo album with a lot of our wedding pictures, but the first 2 pages are pictures from the storefront displays from the tree lighting ceremony from our first date.
November 28th, 1997.
Well, it was Mom and 4 sisters, Joe and I.
It was awkward and intimidating at the same time because you had so many of her siblings.
But for Donna, family came first. And after just one date,
I saved the newspaper clipping.
she knew Joseph would one day be family.
I was done looking. God had sent the right one.
And now, when they look back on photographs and remember their story, they see
The wonderfulness of the evening, the magic that it was it was a magical night.
And to think these memories all started
I love you.
Love you too.
right here in Courthouse Square. Donna and Joseph said they wanted to share their story to give people some hope during this difficult time. And from all of us at News Center 7, we would like to wish them a very happy anniversary.
The Dayton Holiday Festival, presented by DP&L, is just getting underway. The two special performances you'll only catch right here this holiday season.
The Grande Illumination, part of the Dayton Holiday Festival, is presented by Dayton Power and Light.
Everybody, it's Alexis Gomez. We are here in the studio giving you a little behind the scenes take as we get ready to put this awesome presentation together for you. The band's up on stage, so I gotta go sound check. We'll see you soon.
Up on the housetop, a reindeer paws. Out jumps good old Santa Claus. Down through the chimney with lots of toys. All for the little ones' Christmas joys. Ho, 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 who wouldn't go? Ho, 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 who wouldn't go? Up on the housetop, click, click, click. Down through the chimney with those and first comes a stocking, a little nail. Oh dear Santa, fill it well. Bring her a doll and laughs and cries. One that'll open and shut her eyes. Ho ho ho, who wouldn't go? Ho ho ho, who wouldn't go? Up on the housetop, click click click. Down through the chimney with those and next comes a stocking, a little wheel. Oh, just see what a glorious feel. Here is a hammer and lots of tacks. Also a ball and a whip that cracks. Ho, 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 who wouldn't go? Ho, 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 who wouldn't go? Up on the housetop, click, click, click. Down through the chimney with those and up on the housetop, click, click, click. Down through the chimney with those and oh, Saint Nick. Oh, Saint Nick. Well, I hope you guys loved that. But now we're here for a very special presentation of a holiday tradition, the Dayton Ballet and the Nutcracker.
The Dayton Children's Parade has had its ups and downs these past 2 years. Many of the floats damaged in 2019.
It was kind of a tragedy that somebody broke in and tore all the floats up.
And this year, a pandemic.
We had to totally reimagine how we were going to do the parade.
Early on, there were plans to keep the parade.
We needed to make sure that we provided an event that was safe for people to attend.
With COVID numbers rapidly rising and the stay-at-home advisory in Montgomery County, organizers decided to cancel the parade last week.
We knew that we wouldn't be able to gather in that manner.
But that doesn't take away from all the hard work volunteers put in getting ready for this year's event.
We've been doing this for about 6 years.
Brian Brunn says volunteering for the Children's Parade has become a family affair.
My brother and I started as drivers, pulling the floats. I always enjoyed pulling the pirate ship. My father loved to pull Santa Claus.
From the Nutcracker to the North Pole to Santa's sleigh, these floats have illuminated downtown for years.
We had a gentleman last year whose daughter actually performs in the local Nutcracker. He, as a happy father, was excited to pull that float.
Then there's Ben Dehart, a local electrician. He volunteered last year for the first time.
Had a blast doing it and just decided to come back and give it another shot.
And while the parade won't go on as planned,
we know we're all trying to be cautious and careful.
Celebrating the health and well-being of others is what matters most to these volunteers.
We are going to be able to continue to celebrate our existence, our humanity, and the love and the spirit of the season.
I'm Storm Center 7 Chief Meteorologist McCall Vrydax.
We are just minutes away from kicking off the holiday season with the Grande Illumination. We will take a special look at everyone who helped make this tradition possible.
The Grande Illumination, part of the Dayton Holiday Festival, is presented by Dayton Power and Light and brought to you by the Downtown Dayton Partnership, CareSource, White Allen, WHIO-TV, NECA, IBEW, and Dayton Children's. Thank you to the Virginia W. Kettering Dayton Holiday Festival Fund, the City of Dayton, and Montgomery County.
It's finally the moment we've all been waiting for. It's time for the Grande Illumination.
In just a few minutes, our friends from DP&L will be flipping this giant switch to light our holiday tree.
But first, we'd like to introduce you to the mayor of the City of Dayton, Nan Whaley.
Well, I certainly want to thank Channel 7, the Dayton Power and Light, and all the folks at the Downtown Dayton Partnership for the show going on. We're so excited for the Grande Illumination, and we're so grateful that everyone has done their part to keep Dayton safe. This has been an incredibly difficult year, but together we're seeing it through. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, and the best New Year ever for 2021.
We also want to welcome Montgomery County Commissioner Judy Dodge.
And on behalf of my fellow commissioners, Debbie Lieberman and Carolyn Rice, we want to wish everyone a wonderful, wonderful holiday season this year.
You know, so much goes into what happens down here at Courthouse Square, and I want to introduce you real quick to the president of the Downtown Dayton Partnership, Sandy Gudorf.
You know what, we couldn't do it without all of our partners, our sponsors, and all of you at home. So thank you so very much. You know, speaking of traditions, we have another one. Every year when we gather on Courthouse Square, we sing Jingle Bells before we light our tree. So we're asking all of you at home to join in with us.
And at the end of the song, we'll count down to when our special guest from DP&L will flip the switch and the tree will be lit. Kick it off for us, Blue Heron Trio.
Dashing through the snow on one horse open sleigh, over fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtail ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
Mercy family, are you guys ready? Yeah! Okay, everyone, join us from home as we count down from 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Thanks so much for joining us on this special night to light the 2020 holiday tree for the Dayton Holiday Festival Grand Illumination. And we want to wish you and your families a happy and healthy holiday season.
And don't forget, you can explore all of the different holiday attractions happening right here in downtown Dayton. Visit DaytonHolidayFestival.org to find the list. Happy holidays.
The Grande Illumination, part of the Dayton Holiday Festival, is presented by Dayton Power and Light.